Hello and welcome to About the House. Space may not be the final frontier anymore, but the House Industry, Innovation, Science and Resources Committee is turning its attention to Australia's place in the space race. The committee has launched a new inquiry into developing Australia's space industry. We caught up with Chair Barnaby Joyce, Deputy Chair Sharon Bird and committee members Graham Perrett and Meryl Swanson to discuss Australia's stellar potential.
Number one's our position. Our position both close to the equator with the large areas of open space. We've always been thought of as an ideal venue for space, the delivery of space technology into orbit. They've always talked about it up at Cape York, and at the time people used to laugh and sort of snigger when people suggested it. Now they don't snigger at all. They say it makes absolute sense.
Yeah, and I think I'd add to that, the other part of our geography being in the Southern Hemisphere is so much of international industry now works on a 24-hour cycle, and so the capacity for the Northern Hemisphere partners to be working when we're sleeping and to transfer work by technology now so that we then take it up, our teams, when they get up in the morning. So you've got a 24-hour cycle of work able to happen when you've got a partnership between the Northern and Southern Hemispheres. So I think that makes Australia really uniquely placed to have these international partnerships.
If you're thinking an inquiry into space isn't relevant for you, the committee has a challenge for you.
Well, I'd say do this. Pick up your phone, go to GPS and go, do you know how many billions of dollars worth of technology that is just spinning around your head? You get it for free. It can tell you how high you are, it can tell you where you are.
Look, I think that one of the best reasons why Australia needs to be involved is our people. Whether we tie something up with wire or invent Wi-Fi, we are innovators. There's something about the Australian mindset, our ingenuity, our innovation, and that's where we need to be, and that's the great opportunity for us to make a contribution in the space field. We need to apply our minds and the minds of the Australian people to this brilliant and awesome, topic that is space, and that's what this inquiry will touch on.
And adding to that, our academics, our universities have such a good connection with industry because it's a small country in terms of people-wise, and so we are ideally placed to build on those other connections. And we get on with Europe, we get on with the United States. We're well placed in terms of dealing with Asia, in terms of where the markets will be. So why shouldn't we be doing more in this industry?
Australian innovation has given the world Wi-Fi, the black box, spray on skin and more over the years. Now the committee is looking to the future.
When I was here 10 years ago, I think there was no internet connection on the phones that we had. And yet we take this as everyday standard way to live now. So in 10 years' time, the technologies, the way we live, the way we do business, the way we do work will be significantly changed again. And I think what's important about this inquiry is that Australia needs to be part of the journey.
We're talking about the 5G coming on, 5G in the phones. Right now they are testing laser technology in space that has download speeds of terabytes per second. Terabytes. Everything, all the technology we now have will be completely and utterly out of date. People will giggle about how silly it was. And doesn't it just bend your mind out of shape? That's not dreamy stuff. That's happening right now. Australia's got to be part of it.
Thanks for watching. Submissions to this inquiry are now open. If you'd like to share your perspective on developing Australia's space industry, visit aph.gov.au/IISR.